You're welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be teaching you about equations. All right. So an equation can be defined as a mathematical statement that consists of two algebraic expressions being separated by an equality sign. We have different types of equations. We have the linear equation. Number one, we have the linear equation. Number two, we have the quadratic equation. And number three, we have the simultaneous equation. Then we also have the cubic equation. Then we have the polynomial equation. Then we have the rational equation. Exponential equation. Then we have the differential equation. And we also have the trigonometric equation. Trigonometric equation. All right. So all these are different types of equations. Well, in this video, we're going to be learning about the linear equations. A linear equation is an equation that has just one variable, which is our unknown. I'll give you an example. All right. So having known this, we'll be considering the linear equation in this video. Linear equation. So let's see an example of a linear equation. An example of a linear equation is 3x plus 5 is equal to 20. 3x plus 5 is equal to 20. Now, this is a linear equation, all right? And our variable is our x, okay? And the coefficient of x is 3. Then we have this constant, and we also have this constant, all right? So we'll be finding out what the value x represents in this linear equation. Then in doing that, the first thing we do is to collect like terms. 5 and 20, they are alike because they are whole numbers, all right? But 3x is an algebraic term, all right? So that will be separate from 5 and 20. Then in doing that, we're making use of our signs. Every number has a sign before it. This is plus 5 or a positive 5, a positive 3x, and a positive 20. So in going further, what we are going to do in answering this question, we'll bring down our 3x, then we'll bring down our equality sign, and we'll bring down our 20, okay? Then the plus 5 would have to cross over the equality sign to meet 20, and that will give us minus 5. So the positive sign changes to a negative sign whenever it crosses the equality sign. So we'll have 3x is equal to 20 minus 5 is 15. So the next thing we're going to do is to divide both sides of the equation by the coefficient of our variable, which is x. So we can say this side divided by 3, divide by 3. How did we get this 3 and this 3? The coefficient of x is 3. So I'll just bring the 3 down and bring this 3 also here. So we can say 3 cancel 3, and we're left with x, which is equal to 15 divided by 3. 3 goes into itself once, 3 goes into 15, 5 times. So the value of x is 5. So from this equation, we can see that our variable, which is our unknown, our x, is equal to 5. So if we want to verify and be sure this answer is correct, all we need to do is to substitute the value of x, which is 5, into the equation. All right. So x is giving us 5, and 3x means 3 times the number that x represents. So that will be 3 times 5, which is 15. 15 plus 5 is equal to 20. So whatever it is we have on the right hand side must be equal to what is on the left hand side. And that tells us that that equation is correct. All right. That's our first example. Let's see another example. We have 2y minus 7 is equal to 13. 2y minus 7 is equal to 13. In this equation, our unknown is the value of y. All right. All right. So the first thing we'll do is to bring down our 2y. Okay. Then we'll bring down our equality sign. We'll bring down our 13. Then minus 7 or negative 7 will cross the equality sign to come and make 13 because they are like terms. So that will change to plus 7. So I'll bring down my 2y, and that's equal to 13 plus 7 is 20. So the next thing I'll do is to divide both sides of the equation by the coefficient of our variable, the coefficient of y, which is 2. The coefficient of y is 2. So I'll say divide by 2, and this side divide by 2. So I can now cancel out. This 2 cancels out this, and our y is free. So we'll say y is equal to, so 20 divided by 2 is 10, because 2 can go into itself once, and 2 can go into 20 10 times. So the value of y is equal to 10. So for this question, the value of y is 10. Similarly, if we want to verify and be sure this answer is correct, all we need to do is substitute the value of y, which is 10, into our question. So the value of y is 10. That means 2 times 10 is 20, then 20 minus 7 is 13. So whatever we have on the right hand side must be equal to what we have on the left hand side. So let's consider another question. We have 4x minus 9 is equal to 2x plus 11. In this question, you can see we have two algebraic terms here, 4x and 2x. All right, so since we have two algebraic terms, we have to collect like terms. Okay, the algebraic terms will come together to meet each other, then the whole numbers will meet each other. All right, so what we need to do here is to bring down our 4x. All right, then this is a positive 2x. It will cross the equality sign to this side and becomes a negative 2x. All right, and what I will do next is to bring down my equality sign. Okay, so my algebraic terms now are on this side. So the next thing to do is to bring down my positive 11, which is on this side, and our negative 9 will have to cross the equality sign to this other side to become a positive 9. All right, so 4x minus 2x will give us 2x, and that's equal to 11 plus 9 is 20. So the next thing to do is to divide both sides of the equation by the coefficient of our unknown, which is x. So this side divide by 2, and this side also divide by 2. All right. So this 2 cancels this 2, so we're left with x, and that's equal to 20 divided by 2 is 10. All right, because 2 can go into itself once, and 2 can be removed from 20 10 times. So the value of x is 10. So similarly, when we substitute the value of x into this equation, we'll discover that what is on the right hand side is equal to what we have on the left hand side. Okay, so x is 10. So 4 times 10 is 40. 40 minus 9 will give us 31. All right, we have 2x, which is 2 times 10, which is 20. 20 plus 11 will still give us 31. So what's on the right hand side? It's obviously equal to what is on the left hand side. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you have any question, feel free to drop your question at the comment section. All right, I'll do well to answer your question. Thank you all, and I'll see you some other time.